Hi guys, in today's video we're going to talk about Anglo-Norman period, the major works that were written at that time and also about the major women writers that were there at that time. And apart from that, we will be discussing about Chaucer and the major works of him and the translations done by him and the work from which there are high chances that the questions might come. So I will be discussing on that also, like Canterbury Tales and all. Before starting the video, a small motivational शायरी for you guys कि हारा नहीं हूँ बस खो गया हूँ, कि हारा नहीं हूँ बस खो गया हूँ, माना कि मंजिल अभी धुंधली है, कि माना कि मंजिल अभी धुंधली है, पर एक दिन उस धुंधली मंजिल को भी अपना बनाना है. So let's start the video. In 1066 AD, Norman conquest took place, in which William, Duke of Normandy, invaded England and Harold was killed at the Battle of Hastings. In 1086 AD, publication of the Domesday Book, a record of the land holdings of England by William. Due to this invasion, we can see the influence of French in the English language, and we can also see translations of many works written in French into English. Many texts written during this period were anonymous. Some of the known works are The Owl and the Nightingale, which is a debate poem and was written around 1225. Then there is another poem, King Horn, written around 1225, the earliest surviving verse romance in English. And then there are poems like Winner and Waster. It was written around 1360. Then there are poems like Pearl, Sir Gawain, and the Green Knight. There were women writers as well, and some of the women writers of that period were Marie de France, who was an English and wrote 12 Lays, a series of short romances based on unwritten Breton songs. Christine de Pisan in France was the first woman to be a full-time professional writer, and she wrote the Book of the City of Ladies. Julian of Norwich wrote about instructions and devotions in her book. And then there is Marjorie Kemp, who dictated her work, The Book of the Marjorie Kemp, as she could neither read nor write. But her woman's voice speaks loud and clear down the centuries in her revelations of her psychological state of mind through the dramas of childbirth and intense sexual desires. Towards her maturity and a life of contemplation. Age of Chaucer started from 1340 to 1400 as because Chaucer was born around 1340 and died in 1400. It was an age when the people of England were now feeling a sense of unity and nationalism. Hundred-Year War from 1337 to 1453 took place. And then there was a clash between upper class and lower class. And we can see this in Peasant Revolt in 1381. And then there was Black Death in 1348 and 1350, in which many people died. Geoffrey Chaucer, also known as the father of the English poetry as well as the father of the English language. Some of the major works written by him are the translation of Roman de la Rose, then the Book of Duchess, the House of Fame, Parliament of Fowls, Troilus and Cresside, the Legend of Good Women, the Canterbury Tales, and many other such works. Now we will discuss some important points related to these works. Boccaccio's Il Filostrato is a source of Troilus and Cresside. Boccaccio's Il Tessida is a source of the Night Tales in the Canterbury Tales. The House of Fame is a dream poem and it is influenced by Dante's Divine Comedy. Chaucer's first work, The Book of the Duchess, is a dream poem on the death in 1368 of Blanche, Duchess of Lancaster, the wife of John of Gaunt. In Canterbury Tales, we will find there are 29 pilgrims plus Chaucer, so that makes it 30 pilgrims, and they are staying in Tabard Inn, and the owner of Tabard Inn is Harry Bailey. And the pilgrims were of different classes, and they were going to the shrine of Saint Thomas a Becket. The plan of Chaucer was to write 120 stories, Each pilgrim will tell 4 stories, but total 24 stories were completed as because Chaucer died before completing the work. And Canterbury Tales is a perfect reflection of what was going around at that time in the society. The rhyme royal was first used in Troilus and Cresside and the Parliament of Fowls in English. The Roman de la Rose or the Romance of the Rose was first written in French by Guillaume de Loris and Jean de Meun, and later it was translated by Geoffrey Chaucer. And the Romaunt is written in octosyllabic iambic tetrameter couplets. The Parliament of Fowl is a poem in the form of a dream vision in rhyme royal stanza and contains one of the earliest references to the idea that Saint Valentine's Day is a special day for lovers. Some of the short poems written by Chaucer are An ABC, The Complaint unto Pity, The Complaint of Chaucer to his purse, The Complaint of Mars, The Complaint of Venus, A Complaint to his Lady, and many such short poems are written by him. And guys, one thing more, do look in detail of the major works that I have written and told about, and do look in the work Canterbury Tales because questions might come in the upcoming exams. So do look in details about these works. That's all for this video, and I will be posting more videos related to studies and all. And best wishes to everyone as exam is very near, and hoping that you guys are preparing very well. And that's it. Thank you and have a great day ahead.